Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play Murder by Numbers, and joining us is Dork Princess.
Things are getting saucy, and I really hope Ryan's the big bad of this game.
We will see. Honor, I think I have made a connection.
Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake?
Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake.
What makes you think that, Scout?
Remember when we hacked into the police fingerprint files? They showed us Frank worked for a private security firm called Leth Security. Blake has been circled in the photo. Given your mother's testimony, it doesn't make sense why she would have done so before handing it to Ryan. Therefore, we can assume that Ryan wanted to target Blake for something and went to Leth in order to do so.
Doing his own dirty work was never something Ryan was interested in. But why? Why would he hire someone to blackmail Blake? Because it would ruin you.
Good question. Here's my theory.
To get you fired.
Because he wanted to get you fired. And the dramatic music is kicked in. Remember the Polaroids we found in Blake's office? They proved that someone tried to get you fired.
Bastard!
You said that Ryan was very controlling. This could have been his attempt to continue controlling you even after your divorce.
This is insane! I think it's time to set a little trap for my ex-husband. Hey, Ryan, I thought about your offer and... Well, there's just one thing I want to check with you before I accept. Could you come by the club again at 2 p.m.? Great, see you then! Now to call Detective Cross. Detective, it's Honor. Can you get back to Magellan's? Is it Magellan's or Magellan's?
Magellan is
Alright, Magellan's. What? She's not? Okay, we'll start looking for more evidence until you get back.
Honor, why won't you wait for me?
Sorry, Scout. By the way, I just spoke to Detective Cross. Looks like Ross has an alibi.
So it wasn't her?
Nope. We need to get looking again.
Sorry, didn't see you there.
That's the real murderer. Oh,
I don't think they're gonna be open today, to be honest.
Huh? Oh, no. I'm helping out with the investigation.
Is that so? And don't let me stand in your way.
Huh.
So before we question you... Here it is.
Good call.
This
Forgot
is the
about
missable
that.
one. This is the missable one.
Yeah. You already got the other missable one, right?
Yep.
Good.
The
So
laptop
we're covered.
that Ryan left behind.
Hmm.
And even then I'm not completely sure that it's all that missable. But I know this one is, because I know the first... Yeah, when I streamed it, I missed this. Finished the chapter, and it's like, wait, I'm still in A rank.
Yikes.
So I was a little annoyed, and then I looked, and they said, oh yeah, there's like one puzzle that for some reason doesn't always show up in the times you want it to. Because it disappears if you advance the plot.
It was a repeat of the bendy thing.
Eh, we found a speaker.
Yay.
It's not actually useful in the case at all. Honor, take a look at these speakers.
Okay, they're, big?
Yes, but also, I'm detecting that the voice coil is made of silver wire, and all the ports are gold-plated.
I never knew you were such a hi-fi buff. What's so important about that?
Well, I was considering upgrading my speaker system, so I've been doing some research into the various options and...
Scout.
Sorry, what I mean is, this is a very high-end speaker. Oh yeah, I think Fran got those installed recently. They weren't here when I came for the handover party.
This must be good then if she can afford these. I don't understand what Scout did wrong there.
He was rambling.
Oh.
He was rambling to someone that knows absolutely nothing about speakers.
Oh my god, I love him. I relate to him so much. He's my little baby. I want a plushie of him. Sorry, Mr.
I didn't give you my name.
You're right. You didn't. What should I call you then? Cagey? Nicholas Cage?
Is that how you start our conversations? With an insult? You haven't even told me your name.
You're right, my apologies. I'm Honor Mizrahi. I'm kind of a, well, I guess I'm a private detective-ish. It's not official, but...
And I am Scout.
the best boy.
Well, Honor Mizrahi, my name is Crispin Hakewell.
Thank you. And what do you do, Mr. Hakewell?
I'm in finance.
Right. What brings you to the area today?
I was in the neighborhood seeing a client.
Not a regular here, then?
No offense to the clientele, but this isn't exactly my sort of place.
But you figured you'd just stop here anyway?
I'm just taking in the scene. It's not every day you see a shop front destroyed by a giant shoe, is it?
Oh yeah, this is a murder scene. This is a murder scene, Mr. Hakewell.
Really? What a surprise. The body over there definitely didn't give it away. Dread to think what this'll do to business. It'll certainly cause a dent.
Is there a reason you're waiting outside here?
Yeah, I was hoping I might bump into Fran, but I guess she's not around. Probably hiding in her office, drowning her sorrows.
Oh. So you know Fran then? I thought you weren't a regular.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Miss Mizrahi. I've entertained this little charade thus far, but the novelty's wearing off. Go bother someone else.
He totally killed them.
I don't think we're gonna get anything. But just because we must...
What's that to do with me?
Yeah, we must rub all the evidence against every person because this is a visual novel.
Yes, what's this have to do with me? 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 What's this have to do with me?
Well, so much drama, it's not even midday.
Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, Casey. I hope you don't mind that I told you to stand down.
I get it, but... You know, one day, I hope you'll really let me off the leash with him. I've been storing up a lot of things I want to say to that slimy knuckle dragger.
Trust me, I know the feeling. We'll get our chance someday.
I just can't believe you had the audacity to rig the Starshine Awards just to get back at you. What a weapons-grade wanker.
Oh my god, my dad says that word all the time, and he's not even British.
Oh, you know.
It's just annoying because of how often he says it. What's your take on all this? Do you think Ross did it?
I mean, the girl's got more issues than variety. I like her, but wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her.
I mean, then we're looking right at it.
Is there a right side when you're staring directly at her? Do not know. But do I think she'd drive a giant pride parade floating to someone? Nah, she's more reactive than that. She'd just punch them into a fine pate instead.
That is a very good point. Pate? How refined.
It's not refined, you're just American.
Oh, shut up!
Anyway, she's clearly a person of interest. She knew a lot more about Ollie, especially his recent mental state. Could be important.
What are your plans now? You thinking of sticking around?
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything I can do to help Fran. Sorting all this out's going to be quite the ball ache. I'm still feeling guilty for not being around as much anyway, so this feels like a good opportunity to make some amends.
Have you seen Fran around?
She said she wasn't feeling so great, so I think she went to her office. And just in case... Do.
Ryan's laptop. He wants me to join Blackstock Holdings.
What the hell? You work for him? You can't possibly be thinking of... I mean...
I haven't seen you this lost for words since we saw Bette Midler in the line at drugstore. At drugstore, yes. There is one drugstore in each universe. That's how it works. So says Honor Mizrahi.
Did you, do you know who Bette Midler is?
No.
Have you ever seen the movie Hocus Pocus?
Winifred?
Yes.
Yeah, ha ha. Listen, you keep getting annoyed that I don't get these references. I was born after the 90s ended.
Yes, but these are people that are still doing things today.
I live under a rock. I don't give a crap about celebrities. Even KC's giving me crap.
She's an icon, a deity. Why she didn't have someone do that for her? Never mind that. You know what he's doing, don't you? He wants to wiggle back in. Uses weird Jedi mind tricks on you.
I am not an emotionally manipulative douchebag. You're not an emotionally manipulative douchebag. Calm down, KC. I'm not gonna take it.
Ugh, thank God. Don't scare me like that. Oh, I took this picture, didn't I?
Indeed you did. Feels like a whole lifetime ago, doesn't it?
What's got y'all sentimental, huh?
Detective Cross gave it to me. Said they found it in Frank Pritchell's apartment.
Really? How'd it get there?
I've got a working theory.
Holding out on me till a big dramatic reveal? I knew there was a reason we were friends.
I love this man.
And now, we need to try to get into the office. Hello, friend.
Doesn't seem like she's about.
So, shall I scan for clues then?
With the opportunity right there in front of us? It'd be foolish not to, right? Weeks. I am a weeb.
You know, you say that, and then I think of some of the things I've done.
What do you mean?
There is a very particular Super Nintendo game. They came out in the 90s, so you wouldn't have heard of it. Actually, you probably, I mean, seriously, you would not have heard of it because it was never released in North America. It was only released in Japan because it came out so late in the life cycle. Called Live a Live. Or Live a Evil, depending on which...
It rings a bell.
Yeah. But there's a very particular chapter in there, which is basically the Mecha chapter. And that chapter comes with a very specific song.
I looked it up, and one of the attack moves is apparently called Pissed Fist.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that Fran doesn't have much of a filing system. I didn't get a chance to look. What do you see?
See this pile of letters down here?
Yeah?
We found letters.
Oh.
It reminds me of your handbag, Honor.
Since when did you get so sassy? Maybe you've been hanging around KC too much.
There are many utility bills. Water, electricity, all seem to be settled up to date.
Well, I guess there must be some method to this organizational madness. Much like your handbag, Honor. Shut up about my handbag! Oh, look at these. It's a bunch of rejections from loan companies.
Fran was trying to get a loan? So anyway, yeah, there's a mecha chapter. And in that mecha chapter, there is a song which is basically singing the praise of the mecha. And
That's standard for mechas.
And there are actual vocals to it, which, I mean,
Obviously.
because this is Super Nintendo, there weren't actual vocals sung in the game. Because, let's face it, there's no way the Super Nintendo could actually handle singing vocals that well. It could barely handle spoken. But I spent the better part of a summer actually working out how to sing that freaking song in Japanese. The results of which are actually up on my SoundCloud, but...
I'm gonna look this up. Live a Live song. No! That was not what I meant to do! Okay.
I mean, Live a Live has really good... This is a really good soundtrack, I will say that.
Megalomania?
Megalomania, yeah. Well, that's not the song I was thinking of. The song I was called was Go Go Bariki Dio.
Go Go Uriki Dio. I see.
And on the computer, we found a computer.
Woo!
I know. Shocking, ain't it? Honor, there's a computer here.
Computer, huh?
Metal Gear. Should I try to hack into the computer?
I just got this image of Scout trying to do a solid snake impression. Well, doesn't look like Fran's around, so why not?
Okay, and we have this happening again. Where we essentially have to solve 3 puzzles. 3 very simple puzzles. In a very short amount of time. It appears that this computer is mostly used for bookkeeping.
Anything interesting?
It's safe to assume that negative numbers are bad, yes?
I don't know much about counting either, but yeah, it seems like a good general rule.
In which case, it appears that the club is not doing well financially. For 4 out of the past 5 months, the club has made a loss.
We're just trying to get a loan.
But all the utility bills had been paid, so where did the money come from?
Find anything interesting? Ren, we were just,
Looking for a wall outlet. I need to recharge.
You know, I would have thought that private investigators would be better liars.
But with that, I do believe it is time to call it a video.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired, to be honest.
Yeah. So, when we come back, we will question Fran about her loans and how the club is not doing so well. But until then, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye. Sayonara.